U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio has said that Washington would not accept Iranian tolls or fee on the Strait of Hormuz as the dispute over the vital waterway continues, along with nuclear inspections, which still seems to be a divergent point between the two sides, and the missile program, which has only exposed early strain in the negotiations to end the West Asia war. Listen to this clip.
Well, that's the law. It's an international waterway. No country is allowed to charge tolls or fees on an international waterway. That's existing international law. That's the way it is in international waterways all over the world, and that's the way we expect it'll be here. So I don't think we have anybody to convince around here in that regard. I think all the countries in this region would agree with us.
Iran has repeatedly insisted that it will retain control over the waterway. On Tuesday, Tehran and Oman said in a joint statement that they would study the administration of the trade route and costs to be charged for services while insisting on their sovereignty over the strait. Marco Rubio, opening a regional tour in the UAE, said that Washington would oppose any such move. The UN's Maritime Agency, meanwhile, said that it would begin evacuating more than 11,000 sailors stranded in the blockade, working with Iran, Oman, US, after securing the necessary safety guarantees. Traffic through the strait on Monday reached its highest level since the war began. According to two maritime tracking platforms, although it remained just over 40% of the normal peacetime level of about 120 vessels a day. Diplomacy was in full swing on Tuesday, with Rubio beginning a tour of Gulf allies and Iran's president visiting mediator Pakistan. But Tehran signaled that its ballistic missile program would not be part of a final settlement.
The issue of our missiles does not exist in the memorandum we had, and it never will. If we did not have our missiles, which were for our self-defense, Israel and America would have attacked Iran like they did Gaza, showing no mercy to anyone, young or old. They talk about human rights, a huge lie, and if we were unable to defend ourselves, they certainly would not have shown any mercy to our country and would have destroyed our power. Consequently, under no circumstances will we ever negotiate about our defensive capability with anyone.
Pakistani Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif confirmed that the preliminary US-Iran agreement made no mention of ballistic missiles, saying there could not be double standards on which countries may possess them.
Iran, our brotherly country, has ballistic missile only for their defense purposes. There are many other countries around the globe who have such missiles in their stockpile. So why object to Iran's ballistic missile?
Iran also denied a claim by US Vice President J.D. Vance that Tehran had agreed to invite International Atomic Energy Agency inspectors back to their nuclear sites, which were bombed by the US and Israel just last year. Trump, however, insisted that the UN nuclear watchdog will be on the ground in Iran at the appropriate time.
They're wrong. They know they're wrong. They told us inside, and we have it down 100% inspections. And if they were right, I'd cancel the meetings right now.